Welcome back to the Med Simplified Hub. If you've ever sat in biology class and just stared at the board, wondering how a bunch of random, invisible chemicals actually team up to build a living, breathing you, well, you are in exactly the right place today.
We're going to dive right into this explainer, and I want you to imagine just for a second that you are a tiny, microscopic atom. You're on this epic quest to find stability and become a vital piece of a biomolecule. It's a massive journey, going from being totally isolated and unstable to becoming a crucial part of the intricate machinery that lets a human being move and think and live.
So let's meet our main character, the atom. Right in the center, in the nucleus, it's packed with positively charged protons and neutral neutrons. But check out those negatively charged electrons zooming around in orbit. They're constantly moving, meaning the atom is just buzzing with energy. And in the microscopic world, having all that isolated energy, it means you're unstable. So our little atom is constantly on the hunt for a way to lose that extra energy and finally settle down.
To solve this energy crisis, our lonely atom literally has to team up with others. We call this chemical bonding. By losing, gaining, or sharing those spinning electrons, atoms form chemical compounds. And the golden rule here is pretty simple. Stronger bonds equal a much more stable existence, because the atoms lose that chaotic energy. If a bond is weak, the compound is just going to fall apart and react all over again to find a better, stronger partnership.
Honestly, I like to think of bonding kind of like lunchtime in the high school cafeteria. An ionic bond, that's like a friend who totally forgot their lunch, so you give them your sandwich entirely, just to balance things out between the two of you. One loses, one gains. But a covalent bond is a bit different. It's like happily sharing that sandwich with your buddy. You both keep a hand on it, sharing the electrons so you stay stable together. Both methods build compounds, but they do it in completely different ways.
And this sharing concept brilliantly illustrates the foundation of life itself. Because the moment our atom starts sharing electrons to form specific carbon-carbon covalent bonds, it steps out of regular chemistry and enters the incredible world of organic chemistry. These organic compounds are literally the backbone of all living things. Every single cell in your body is absolutely packed with these carbon-based structures.
But you might be wondering, okay, how does sharing a few microscopic electrons in a compound actually translate into building real muscles, tissues, and organs? I mean, it feels like a massive leap from one tiny atom to a fully functioning human body, right?
Well, that brings us to our atom's ultimate roadmap. Once it joins an organic compound, it becomes part of a biomolecule. And there are 4 major destinations our atom can land in to keep your cells running: carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids. Depending on the path it takes, its final job in your body is going to be wildly different.
Section 1. Carbohydrates, the fast fuel.
The crucial takeaway for our first destination, carbohydrates, is that they are your body's absolute primary energy source. I mean, the name itself literally means hydrates of carbon, so they're made entirely of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. When you eat, your digestive system breaks these down into glucose, or blood sugar, to quickly feed your nervous system and your cells. Whether that's simple carbs like fructose from an apple, or lactose from milk, or complex starches from a potato, our atom is right there helping form those structures. And if you don't burn off all that energy, no worries. Your body efficiently stores the excess in your liver and muscles for later.
Section 2. Proteins, life's customizable building blocks.
You can really think of proteins exactly like microscopic Lego pieces. They are life's customizable building blocks, regulating basically everything in your body. These blocks are massive macromolecules made of very specific sequences of amino acids. Now, your body can't make all of these amino acids on its own, which is why getting them from your diet is so important to keep your metabolism stable. Once they're inside you, they fold into 2 main shapes: fibrous proteins, which are these long and soluble strands that are great for building tough structural tissues, and globular proteins, which are compact, soluble, and perfect for zooming around your bloodstream to get things done.
If our atom ends up in a protein, let me tell you, it is working incredibly hard. It might become part of hemoglobin, transporting oxygen right through your blood, or myosin, physically contracting your muscles when you lift your arm. It could even be in digestive enzymes, like pepsin or amylase, working to break down the lunch you just ate. Proteins are, for sure, the ultimate multitaskers of the biological world.
Section 3. Lipids, the waterproof barriers.
Now, lipids are organic compounds that are totally insoluble in water because they are nonpolar molecules. Think about a cell membrane. You've got these polar heads that absolutely love water facing the outside, while the nonpolar tails hide away on the inside.
By hiding from the water, they create this perfect protective structural barrier for every single cell in your body. It acts exactly like a waterproof jacket.
But lipids are way more than just biological walls. Beyond playing bouncer for the cell and deciding what gets in or out, these fatty acid derivatives, which, by the way, can be synthesized right in your liver, are absolutely essential. They give you long-term energy storage, produce vital hormones, help with cellular signaling, and even help you digest and absorb your food. As long as they're part of a balanced diet, they are incredibly healthy and totally necessary.
Section 4. Nucleic acids, the information transfer system.
Finally, we have nucleic acids like DNA and RNA. Think of these as the ultimate information transfer system, basically the most important instruction manual inside you. By joining DNA, our little atom helps carry your unique hereditary genetic traits and controls how your cells develop and even evolve through mutations. And through transcription, DNA gives rise to RNA, which literally holds the exact genetic codes needed to build those protein Lego blocks we talked about earlier. Without nucleic acids, none of the other biomolecules would have a clue what to do.
So let's recap this epic trip. We started with this lonely, unstable atom just buzzing with excess energy and seeking balance. It found a partner, shared some electrons to form a rock-solid covalent bond, and officially entered the world of organic chemistry. From there, it joined a massive biomolecule. It could be a carbohydrate for fast fuel, a lipid for a waterproof barrier, a protein to build structures, or a nucleic acid to store information. And right now, that once lonely atom is actively working inside your cells, regulating your body and keeping you alive. Thank you so much for joining this explainer on the Med Simplified Hub today. I really hope this journey gave you a whole new appreciation for the crazy, microscopic world operating right inside your own tissues.
I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Since every single physical part of you, literally from your brain down to your muscles, is just an incredibly organized collection of these tiny chemical bonds working together, what amazing things are your atoms going to help you achieve tomorrow? Keep exploring, keep learning, and we'll see you in the next explainer.